Get your latest AyChristene merch at crowdmade.com/AyChristene. And be sure to check out the new limited edition Animal Crossing themed AyChristene merch. Don't go chasing water bottles. Link down below. Hey buddies, it's your girl AyChristene, and today we are checking out a new Jaiden video. This is Animal Crossing used to be so much darker. I am so interested to see this. Like I said, I've never played any other Animal Crossing versus New Horizons, so if it was darker, I didn't know. I'm interested to see, and I want to know if they kept the same things that she's going to say are different than this one. Would New Horizons have more depth to it? Not saying it doesn't have a lot of depth, but I mean, it doesn't have a lot of depth. And I wonder if the things she's going to name are things that I wish are in this game, or if I'm like going to be like, yeah, I'm glad it's done, or it's gone. Anyways, let's see. Link for this video is in the description box below for you to check out. You may hear thundering because it literally started raining right when I pressed record. Actually, a minute before I pressed record. But yes, so excuse the rain, and let's get started.
Animal Crossing, the game that's keeping most of the population sane while 2020 burns outside our windows.
The world is on
like
fire.
Many fans of the franchise, I have a very special place in my heart for Animal Crossing.
Oh, look at the kitty.
I put it right there. Growing up, I loved video games, but I didn't have very many friends. Sad. And within those few friends, most of them weren't super into video games.
Okay.
Sad. So I grew up playing games either alone or with my brother.
I get that.
Sad. What I'm getting at is I'm
sad.
not used to being able to connect with people over video games, let alone get to experience them with my friends together. But the one game that my few friends did play was Animal Crossing Wild World on the DS. I remember playing Animal Crossing for hours, days, sometimes mostly weeks in a row during summer vacation with my best friend Kate. It was always the highlight of our summer, and depending on your point of view, that may or may not be depressing. My family also used to have a tradition to visit the rest of my family in Canada every July, so my brother and I would continue to play Animal Crossing with our cousins. Nothing could stop us. Not even the great borders of the United States of America. We had this game we made up where we all meet up at one person's town, dig a bunch of holes in the shape of a maze, and then one of us would chase the others around with a bunny hood, gas mask, and axe, like some sort of morbid tag. We called it the bunny game, which looking back was a bit misleading in the innocence of the actual premise. When Animal Crossing New Leaf was released, Kate and I got our hands on it the day of our high school sophomore prom.
Why
and we very much wanted to ditch it entirely just for the game. It's not like we had dates or anything, but we ended up going anyway, and it was lame. All in all, I love Animal
so they,
Crossing.
like she said during prom, they wanted to not go to prom. Hey, to everybody, however you felt or what you wanted to do. I'm not going to try to talk anybody into going to prom, but I mean, experience it if it's something that you want to experience it. If you don't want to go, make sure that you're sure you don't want to go, because it only happens once or twice if you're lucky. If you're lucky where you were a junior and you got invited to senior prom, or, you have your own junior prom and then you have a senior prom. Those are also possibilities to experience it twice, but you only get it once on average. So make sure if you don't want to go that you really don't want to go. Because it's better to go and then not, like, go and then be like, oh yeah, I could have done without this, versus, man, I wish I'd went to prom. I hate regretting not doing things or doing things. So, take that as you will.
That it's not a game for everyone because of its slow pace and open-ended nature, but it was one of the few games I got to experience with friends on a really deep level and collected a bunch of fun memories
so cute.
with. Now we have New Horizons, the game that parted the clouds and descended upon us when the world needed it most. I like the game a lot.
And everybody plays it.
Which I'll get to at some point.
Well, when I say everybody, I know that some people are like, I don't play it. No, I mean, like, a lot of people play it. There celebrities that I didn't even know played video games are playing Animal Crossing. And that doesn't mean that they are, it's not to say like, whether it's not to stamp their level of gamingness, but it's definitely a game that I'm seeing like a lot of people where I was like, do they play video games? Because out of nowhere, oh, this person's playing Animal Crossing, or this is my island and stuff like that. And you could tell these people are really playing this game. It's not for show. So it's been interesting, this quarantine gaming season.
playing the game, I started thinking about the original, Animal Crossing for the GameCube. I had a GameCube growing up, but my mom didn't buy Animal Crossing for us. So that meant I had no idea it existed. That's just how the world worked for me back as a kid.
What's a
If my
Webkins?
mom didn't buy it for me, then it didn't exist. So now, as an adult, I've started to make the connection that not only do I have my own money to buy my own video games, but I can do whatever I want, mostly. And using that newfound power, I've decided to go back to the basics and experience firsthand the beginning of one of my favorite game franchises. What's changed? What secrets
this is the
have been
first
hiding
one
from me? Well, I guess we're about to find out together.
All right, let's go.
The classic train scene. Rover walks over and asks if he can sit with me, promising not to fall asleep and drool on my shirt. To which I reply, no way! Wow, it's nice to know there's still plenty of rude people in the world. And he sits there anyway.
I thought she just clicked over it, but didn't actually press it. Like, you know how some people, for the joke, they'll have their mouse or their clicker on that option, like the mean option, but they didn't really choose it. She actually chose it because he's like, it's good to know there's still rude people in the world. That is hilarious.
So you go through the typical beginning of an Animal Crossing game. Who are you? I'm Jaiden. Where are you going? Mustard. What's your credit card number and mother's maiden name?
Oh my goodness.
September 27th.
Oh dear.
My friend has a house for you because you're stupid.
Okay.
You arrive in town, meet Tom Nook, and he offers to let you check out the vacant houses he's got.
These little,
let's see.
Are they
We've
cute?
got medieval torture dungeon.
Oh no.
Haunted backyard garden shed. Chinese sweatshop locker room.
Oh dear.
And 15th century empty pool.
That one's better. The pool one.
Yeah, I'll take a locker room, please. After settling on a place, Tom Nook asks for the payment of 19,800 bells.
Yeah, he's super expensive.
I have nothing,
right.
So I'm like, no. And he's like, you better freaking give me the money. So I'm like, here. To which he realizes I barely have even 0.05% of what he wants from me, and he straight up laughs in my face.
Wow.
You only have 1,000 bells? You're joking with me, right? Why? You're so short, I can't help but laugh.
He's mean. Like, I call him Tom Nook the Crook on mine, but he wasn't ever like mean. He was just, he's saying stuff to you kind of like sleazy, like, oh yeah, now you owe me this amount of money. Here's a phone. Now you owe me all of this, including the amount of the phone. But he's not like a jerk. He's saying, you're so short I could laugh. We the same size, bro. What about you? Like, wow, he's kind of a jerk. Oh my goodness.
So he puts me to work at his shop to earn the rest of the money. You get various tasks to complete for Nook, be it planting nice flowers around his shop to make it look nice. I planted them around my house. Meeting the other villagers, making deliveries. Bro, when I delivered this Sue chick her like signed copy of the Notebook on Blu-ray or whatever junk she ordered, she completely just destroyed me out of nowhere.
Really?
Boy, that's mine. Why do you have it, Jaiden? Are you working for Tom Nook or something?
Yes.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
How amusing.
Goodness.
You mean to tell me you didn't have enough money to buy a house when you moved? Well, how silly. Were you the mental run to the litter or what?
Oh my gosh.
I'm just having a little fun with you. I suppose everyone has to take a bold step once in their lives.
Oh my goodness.
So you must not have any money to buy furniture. Don't be ashamed. Here, take this blue wardrobe.
Oh, that's nice.
You simply must take it. I bet you go home to a sad little empty house every day, don't you?
Gosh.
It may not be much, but beggars can't be choosers. And that's when I realized...
Oh my goodness. She was a straight up B word. Oh my gosh. How rude. And I was like, oh, she's nice. And then just like, I bet you go to a sad empty house. Dear word.
How absolutely brutal this game had the capability of being.
Yeah, it was super rude.
I heard that it could be sassy at some points, but I was straight up murdered by this gothic drag queen pig just for being a delivery boy. You can't say that to the, like, Amazon Prime delivery guys.
No, yeah,
what
I
the
wouldn't.
Heck? That's how you get your stuff smashed.
Right?
So you know what I did? I sent the biggest guy in town, Rocco, a letter and used my smooth talking skills to try and send him a signal and take care of her. And just in case that didn't work out, I made a community bulletin board post to warn the others. After you finish being a corporate wage slave, the game finally becomes the Animal Crossing experience I'm used to. Catching bugs, finding fossils, waiting an entire week for Tom Nook to finally sell a stupid fishing rod.
Really?
I'll admit,
you had to wait
coming from New Horizons, the original Animal
Do you
Crossing version doesn't have much to offer. Maybe it held up better in the past, or I was able to
Oh, okay. So the new one's better, she says.
And easier to be entertained. But I found myself strapped on things to do. Sure, I could fish for 2 hours straight to make money,
Look how
but
bored
I
she
could
is.
also just play another game.
A lot of fish.
Why I think New Horizons is the best game in the series so far, big asterisk on the so far, is that it saw where players were taking the franchise and ran with it far beyond what we could have hoped for. Oh,
that's
people
good.
really enjoy being able to customize their house and are using the little pattern spaces to make cool paths for their town. Well, then let's give them a bigger town and more pattern spaces.
Do you fart? Is that what that
new and modernized furniture items, and let them put them outside wherever and however they want. And let's let them shape the earth and sea. I've put hundreds of hours into New Horizons
Avatar
already,
reference.
and I'm not nearly done with the game. My island still looks like crap. I played the original Animal Crossing for a week or two and could only put at max an hour into it per day because I ran out of things I wanted to do. Oh, so New Horizons is the most superior game in every possible way, right? Ha ha ha. No.
Oh, really?
While New Horizons has much more for you to do, the thing I think the original Animal Crossing got right that the new one doesn't is the villagers. Since I would get bored of continuously failing at fishing in the GameCube version.
Yeah, getting a good angle is very, very hard. I like the speaker sound.
I found myself talking to the villagers much more often, and that's where I had the most enjoyment.
Really?
The conversations with the villagers in the GameCube version have so much flavor.
Really?
Sure,
Okay.
Sue called me a mental runt of the
Dear,
litter
I like
just
it.
a minute
Nani?
ago, but that brought out something in me that New Horizons hasn't been able to do within 300 hours of me playing.
What?
Talking to the villagers in the GameCube version made me remember why I liked the game so much as a kid. They say and do interesting things.
What do they
I don't know if it's just me, but New Horizons has some of the blandest text I've seen in Animal Crossing yet. It feels like what they say is limited to like 5 things.
Okay.
And I honestly don't.
What did it say? I thought I smelled my father's baked ziti. Oh, I thought it was because earlier that thing said fart, and I was like, please don't say that I thought I smelled my father's fart, because I'd be like, oh dear, so gross.
Like 5 things, and I honestly don't enjoy talking to them and haven't built
I
single
like talking to
connection
Dom,
any
though.
of them on my island.
Dom
I
is
don't
sweet.
care who moves in, just so long as they're really super hot.
Goodness.
I'm talking hunkalicious. Feels like it's been raining all the time lately. I hate getting wet. Jaiden, you feel the same, right? No, actually, I don't really mind. Oh, really? Well, why don't you just stay in the rain then, since you love it so much? And I hope you catch a cold.
Oh my!
I don't know what it is about me, but I seem to be just as popular with boys and girls. It's madness. Meanwhile, in New Horizons. Hi, Jaiden. Sometimes I like to sit. No, I don't want any. I'm telling you for the last time, you foul creature. Go away, hippie.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, it's just you. I thought it was another one of those weirdos handing out tissues. Hi, Jaiden.
Who's just randomly
I've been
handing
having
out
a good
tissues?
day. All right, see you later. Shrivel up and blow away, shrimp. At one point, I walked up to Sue.
Okay, so the difference is that they're ruthless. Forget darker. It was used to be so ruthless, okay? Those guys said shrivel up and, oh my goodness. He said shrivel up and blow away, shrimp. My goodness, Samson. Calm down. Dear word.
Away, shrimp. At one point, I walked up to Sue and she just started screaming.
Goodness.
I'm begging you. Would someone please change that hideous town
Oh
tune?
my goodness.
Jaiden, I highly doubt you have a talented bone in your body, but you do seem to be able to run fast. So be a dear and go change that horrible music, would you? So, of course, I changed the town tune. Anything for Sue her wish is my command.
gosh.
I'll say, normally I'm not a big town tune changer in the games, but this one made me laugh.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. That would drive me crazy. Oh no. No. That would drive me crazy.
Like that? I wasn't expecting to have an arch nemesis in Animal Crossing again, because it hasn't happened to me since Wild World. But Sue really just came into my life and slapped me around, begging me to hate her.
she's spitting her face.
Didn't you owe Tom Nook a fairly large sum of money? I was just wondering, did you ever manage to pay him back?
What's it to you?
Well, what's it to you? Wow, you seem a little touchy,
Oh, wow.
Jaiden.
They're
So
more...
I guess you're still just a burden to society. But that's
Okay, so it seems like older Animal Crossing would make me want to throw hands. It's laughable. When they say like sass, this is a whole nother level. Like, I see you're still going to be a burden to society. They're more intuitive. Like when she said that, what's it to you? And she's like, well, it seems like you're a little touchy. Like, well, dang, girl, like, calm down. Can you get out of my business, please? Dear word.
Nintendo got wrong in the new games. I want drama. I want enemies and bloodshed. The animals in New Horizons feel like just objects for me to judge on appearances.
They're so cute.
And get items from. All in all, I very much like Animal Crossing. I know New Horizons isn't for everyone.
Hold on, let me see. So pretty, crafting, Nook Miles, terraforming, online play, generous storage, portability, decorate, outside, overhauled interior. Cons, 1 island per Switch. True, Nintendo Switch online play is very limited. I agree. Tool durability. I agree. No mass crafting. Oh, bruh. Okay? If we did like a podcast episode of what can be improved on Animal Crossing, that's definitely top of the list. Like having to get in and out of that menu. The other thing I would say, she put milquetoast neighbors. I would say incessant, repetitive dialogue. If I am going to sell sell stuff to the store, let's just do that. We don't need to do all the just say, oh, this is everything, this is the total, and call it a day. Do you want to sell? Yes or no? Give me them options. Not like 4 pieces of dialogue. Or like when you go to leave the island or have people come to your island, there's like 4 pieces of dialogue there that are unnecessary. We don't have to go down that road. But yes, I still do love the game, but there are some things that I'd be like, bro, you need to change this. Come on, Nintendo. Come on. But I would like the sassy, rude neighbors, at least like a couple, not all of them. And I know some people have had a little bit of sass, but not to that level. Because that chick, the Piggy Sue chick, super, super rude. But it would be laughable and frustrating.
Perfect, but I'm a big fan of the type of game it is, and the cons don't outweigh the pros for me. Do I wish the villagers had a shred of life to them?
Though.
Yes. Do I hate the new music they wrote for it and desperately want to have the old music back?
Oh,
yes.
I like
but I can put my Godzilla statues together like they're on a date. Is the old Animal Crossing lacking in objectives and even slower than I could have imagined?
Okay.
Yes, but at least I get verbally abused by my neighbors and can hit Sue with my net.
That's what she wants. Cafe Chaos. Challenger approaching Jaiden.
So if you haven't heard, oh God, Ari.
Oh yes, for James's game, where Odd One's Out. He said how he made a game, and there's a artist pack that includes Jaiden and other artists for that game. So definitely check out his channel and the link for his game, and you could buy the extra pack and get, because I think it's a Kickstarter right now. But you can choose the pack that has Jaiden, and I think there's like stuffed animals and stuff like that. Definitely check it out. But yes, I want the sass and the rudeness of the other. I don't want to be verbally. Well, I guess I kind of do want to be verbally abused, not from like people in real life. Heck no. But it's laughable in the game. The audacity of this character to say these things. You know, it's kind of like it's laughable. I'll probably get enraged. You get to kind of take out that energy on somebody that maybe you wouldn't in real life, you know? So, and plus we're all kind of going a little crazy. We want a little tiny bit of drama that's not so serious. Like somebody saying this stuff in the game is not as serious as somebody doing this ish to you in real life. Because that's going to make you throw hands. Whereas in the game, yeah, just hit her with a net, talk bad about her in the game. It's okay, you know? So I agree in that aspect. I would definitely want like the villagers to have more oomph to it, but yeah, I that would be funny if I had that big chick. That would be funny. But since she said that there's not a lot of other things to do in the original, like I like the whole working for Tom Nook to get stuff outside of just the regular stuff you do, because right now to get money outside of the turnips, it's farming and selling, basically. Farming, fishing, selling is what you do to make money. Or selling your items that you get that you find and stuff like that are ways to make money. But it would be nice if you had like jobs that you can do, like delivering and getting money that way by delivering stuff from Tom Nook. Like if other villagers on your island want to buy things for their homes, then you can deliver those things, that you can get money for that. I would like that. That would actually be pretty cool to have like a job that you had to do to kind of accrue money on the island. It would add a little spice to it. But since you said there's not really anything else from the old game outside of the rude neighbors, I do agree. I would like for more oomph from the neighbors. But let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Would you like Animal Crossing New Horizons to stay exactly as it is? Or would there be changes that you would like to do? Let me know those changes down below. If you like the video, check out the link in the description box below to support Jaiden. If you like this video, hug the life out of that like button. I love you guys as always. And until next time, buddies. Toodles.